Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. In the last episode, we got everything ready to go to Brine Cave, and in this episode, we finally start our adventure. Ahem. And so, as you're all quite aware, the Guildmaster has not yet returned from his errand. However, I intend to set off for Brine Cave as scheduled. Hey, where'd Guildmaster go anyway? I wouldn't know that. Is it going to be okay without the Guildmaster? No problem, there's no need for your concern at all. Guildmaster must have decided that we can manage on our own without him for the time being. That's why he hasn't come home yet. Furthermore, in the place of our absent Guildmaster, you'll have me to lead you. People don't seem too excited about that. Why isn't anyone saying anything? It can't be. Do you all think I'm not up to the task? Everyone, out with it. Am I perhaps inadequate? Worthless to you? Nope. I wouldn't say that, by golly. When Guildmaster isn't here, it just feels less safe. Hey, you know the Guildmaster. He's hard to figure out. But hey, he really comes through when things get rough. But the Guildmaster isn't with us right now, so we have to take charge and do as he wanted. That's right. I'm sure that we can get the job done on our own. Let's go for it on our own. You're right, we can't count on the Guildmaster for everything. Oh yes, that's the spirit. Let's do our best. Chatot. The Guildmaster is absent, so there's only one among us who can lead, and that is you, Chatot. Huh? Who, me? Of course, you said so earlier. You said that we'll be fine because you're here to lead us. Lead the way. Show us, Chatot. That's right, show us, Chatot. Hey. Yep, I'm counting on you. Ugh. Well, everyone, you can always count on me when things are this bad. What's the matter, Chatot? Sound the Call of Duty to already. I know. Commencing now, we shall depart on a guild exploration of Brine Cave. Everyone, let us excel together. Hooray. Let's do it. So, no hesitation, going straight into it. It's actually really close. Now listen, everyone. This is the entrance to Brine Cave. Your objective is to reach the deepest part of this dungeon. That is where one will find the same odd pattern inscribed on the Relic Fragment that Eevee has. However, it is there where an extremely vicious Pokemon lurks. Extremely vicious? Golly, that sounds scary. Gulp. Hey, Chatot. What is it? Yesterday, Guildmaster said something about that vicious Pokemon. But Chatot, you seem to know just as much about the dungeon, hey. Chatot, is it possible that you've been here before? That's right. I have come here before. I explored here a long time ago with the Guildmaster. It was deep in this cave that we saw a peculiar pattern. It was then, however, those tough Pokemon appeared. So, what were they like? Tough, you say? I don't remember at all. Huh? You don't remember? Yes, but I'm loath to admit it. They attacked with no warning out of nowhere. I was knocked out before I could even do a thing. When I came to, the Guildmaster was tending to my wounds, but I had no memory of the events before that, so I couldn't tell you what the attackers were like. I was reading that, and then I realized it was a sound, so I just kind of... That gives us nothing to go on. So we don't know what the kind of enemy we're facing? We'll have to make our way slowly. Wait, please. Say, Chatot. At first you said there was one vicious Pokemon, but then you said they attacked you. There's more than one? Yo, Eevee, they can be used for one Pokemon. No, it wasn't just one. There was one extremely vicious Pokemon, but it wasn't alone. When they attacked, oh, I remember now. They attacked all at once. I recall getting slammed with water, like a tidal wave. We can deal with that. Like a tidal wave, that can be water-type moves. We're a ground type, we don't like water at all. Really, you're going to a place called Brine Cave, you didn't expect this? Jeez, it would be awfully dangerous to go of it alone. That's right. We should make several groups to explore that cave. That cave. We'll do that, sir. Yep. Hey, we should form teams that don't bunch up types. You two, remember what the Guildmaster said yesterday. The 2 members from Team Leafaboost must be in my group. Therefore, you two shall accompany me when exploring the cave. Understood? I trust you won't hold me up much? Oh, you must not expect me to do everything for you. It's up to you to look after yourselves. Understood. Alright everyone, we're off to conquer Brine Cave. Let's give it our all. Hooray! Let's do it. Alright, so as you could probably guess... Oh, Chief, looks like the lads from the guild are already inside. Whoa-ho-ho, should we follow them? Sounds good. We'll track them, but let's keep out of sight. When the right time comes along somewhere in the cave, that's when we'll grab that wimpy Eevee's Relic Fragment. Jeez, I cannot speak. Then we'll hightail it to the deepest part of the cave. We'll grab all the glory of solving this mystery. Brilliant, Chief. Your plan's perfect. Naturally. Anyway, it'll be us, Team Skull. We'll be the ones getting to the hidden land. Whoa-ho-ho. Cha-ha. Wow, I'm getting really antsy here. It's just like, you expect to start the dungeon, and again, it's like stopping you with more dialogue. Finally getting into Brine Cave here, though. This is going to be a water-type dungeon, as you can probably tell, so we are not going to have the hardest time here, as you can imagine. I imagine we'll actually be just taking out every enemy on its own. Also, as you can see, Chada is an actual main party member this time, so we can completely control his moves, everything. Oh, that's a Kingler. I thought it was a Krabby. Just to show you off, I guess. Here's Chada. Okay, he's not a main party member. I just thought from like the color of his thing up top. But no status. Let's look at his move. You can't even look at his move, that's right. Anyway, he's level 36, not too much more strong than we are. Can we throw items at him? I'm not sure if those are effective, even when he has Protect on. Yep, looks like it is. Cool then. Yeah, this is not going to be a hard dungeon for us. And I actually do believe we get a chance to rest between this and the rest of the game. However, this is like the last main dungeon we will have before we start going on that, so just a heads up. Maybe show off one of Chadout's move. Mirror move, okay. Basically what that will do is it'll make Chadot use the same move that's used on him. We have seals here as well, it would look like. Grassknot's going to be really useful to have as well, because there's going to be, as you can guess, probably a few huge Pokemon here. Stun Seed, not bad. A few huge Pokemon here that'll take massive damage from that Grassknot, like a Gastrodon. Like I said, oh, okay. Even Eevee can one-shot them, that's okay. Guess we don't really have much to worry about here, do we? Yeah, once again, water-type dungeons, not the biggest problem. Do I have Eevee set to one move, actually? Yeah, I only have it set to Bite. We're gonna put those two back on. Also, I did not give Eevee another move, and I don't think she'll be learning for another one for quite the while. What's this? Wide Slash. You know what? Here's the thing. We're gonna use Wide Slash on Eevee. No reason not to at this point. It's a physical, normal-type move, so Eevee's going to be rocking that Wide Slash. Basically, it's a move that, okay, you see where Eevee's standing now? It'll hit here, here, and here if she were to use it downwards. So it hits the 3 spots in front of you like that. So if you ever come across a monster house, it's a really good move to have. And unlike Vacuum Cut, which was also made solely for this game, Vacuum Cut's extremely weak, but it hits all the Pokemon in that room. Whereas Wide Slash hits the 3 spots in front of you. Once again, it was meant to give more accessibility to moves that, you know, hit more than one spot. But it's not as useful as Vacuum. It's not as useless as Vacuum Slash or Vacuum Cut, whatever it was, you know. And there you go, an example of Wide Slash. Not quite as powerful as her tackle, but, you know, given the fact that it hits 3 spots, it's still pretty good. X-Eye Seed, Cross-Eye Seed, I guess is technically what it's called. Useless, basically. That's one of those seeds that I basically just sell off the first chance I have. Oh, that's right. We're going to start getting rooms like that where it's a big old maze. You'll start seeing that more and more often as we make our way through the game. So keep an eye out. Having a water-type Pokemon can be a bit more useful because of that. Just as a heads up, you will be seeing that in other biomes such as lava, maybe ones that have pits in areas that you can't walk, stuff like that. I want to say there's poison water as well that you can walk through as a poison type, but I'm not sure if that was this game or maybe like Super Gates to Infinity or something. Anyway, making our way through this dungeon really easily so far. I really don't think we're going to have too much of a problem. We still do have all those items just in case. Oh my goodness, that was almost really bad. I don't have any moves that can attack through walls, so I'm going to go ahead and take the brunt of this, just so Eevee is safe for the time being. Oh, come on. Really? The glittery box in the water? Yeah, it sucks. Once again, water types. Having water types could be useful. Reviver Seed. Ooh. That'd be nice. Some people actually did point out that if you really do want, you can turn off Item Master and IQ skills for Pokemon if you don't want them to use a Reviver Seed whenever they get knocked out. So that is a strategy if you like you're training up a Pokemon alongside you and you don't want to waste any moves on it. There's another move from Chatot, Peck, Fury Attack, which can be strong if it actually hits, you know? Ooh, oh, she just took out that Kingler, no problem. Cool. We should be getting quite a bit of experience while we're here too, given it's not too hard of a dungeon. Ooh, okay, now she's just using Quick Attack over and over again. Wide Slash should give her more usefulness in just having more PP as well. Actually, I'm not sure how much PP exactly it gives. That is 10, so not too many hits, but once again, hitting the 3 spots in front of you is extremely useful. If we run into any monster houses, I'm just going to like put Eevee at point and then switch her to Wide Slash. Though, to be fair, she might not be the most useful Pokemon in that regard because, you know, once she gets to half HP, she's just going to be running away. Level up for Eevee, speaking of which. Almost to level 36, which would, I guess, doesn't really matter for Eevee, but if it were any other Pokemon, they'd be evolving on that level. Well, you know, not in this game, but you know what I mean. More money. Free money is always welcome. Also, we're going to start, like, finding a lot of just over 100... Ooh. Chatot just took a lot of damage there, and I was scared. I'm used to, like, not having that much HP, honestly. Like, someone takes 30 damage, I'm like, oh, they're almost dead. But, like, we're almost, like, all of us are almost over 100. Eevee's a little lower than the rest, but, like, that's still a lot, to be honest. I actually want to see exactly what Mirror Move will do here. Just curious. Or not. Dugong now instead of Seal. A little bit more scary. Maybe attack the Chatot? Okay, so if it's a regular attack, it looks like it won't do anything. I guess only if it's a move it'll affect. In fact, I can't check the move because it's not one of our main party members. Hunger Seed? Hold on, what does that do? Causes hunger. Slightly reduces the Pokemon's maximum belly size. If it's eaten by someone besides a team leader, the user's status also changes to Hungry Pal. It also slightly fills the Pokemon's belly. That's interesting. I haven't seen that too much in my own playthroughs. I guess I never wanted to risk finding out what exactly it did. We've gone pretty far down. Hey Chatot, are we almost at the place where you saw that pattern? We're nearly there. We don't have far to go. However, as I told you before, every step also takes us closer to those vicious Pokemon. Yep, we can't get careless. Anyway, it's not far now. Let's keep it up, Trico. No, boy. There we go. Ouch! Whoops, excuse me. Hey. Whoa, long time, weaklings. Oh, you're that nice team. Eh? This is it? The Relic Fragment? That's... Chahaha, I almost said this. I almost thought that said clawhaha. I'll take this. Hey. Whoa-ho-ho, this is the second time you're getting mugged for this. You don't learn very well, that's for sure. Wait, please. I'm afraid I'm not following what's going on here. That's right, Chatot still thinks that they're a good team. Why are you even here? We haven't seen any of you from Team Skull since you suddenly disappeared during the expedition. I fretted for your well-being. Worried, huh? Chahaha. Your guild's full of gullible nincompoops just waiting to be fleeced. It's not a word you'll hear very often. Oh? Your demeanor and language seem much more coarser now. Chatot, they were fooling the guild this entire time. They were a bad exploration team. Team Skull is a bunch of crooks. What? Is that true? Whoa, what else? You'd have to be naive beyond belief to be fooled this long, heh. To be fair, Chatot hasn't seen any of their deeds. Anyway, now we've got the Relic Fragment. Now we just have to go to the Hidden Land. Eat your heart out, nitwits. A lot of interesting insults thrown about there. Squawk? Squawk? Those stinking scoundrels. Play me for a fool, will they? Squawk, they won't get away with this. I'll show them what it means to trifle with me. Oh, wait, Chatot. I'm glad Chadot didn't just like play like, oh, they must be joking around or something, you know? I'm glad he wasn't like that, because that's what I expected my first time through. Chadot was really upset. I hope he'll be okay. After all, there are those vicious Pokemon he'd warned us about lurking ahead, and we have to get my Relic Fragment back from Skuntank. We should hurry now, too. So yeah, now we're going it alone without Chadot. Also, I love this music. I'll give you all a chance to listen to it for a second here. It's pretty simple. I'm not really sure why exactly I like it so much. I think it's because it reminds me of like Cave Story with just how, I don't know, non-present the main melody is. It's a really good atmospheric song, I think, and it reminds me a lot of like pretty much any indie game that's like a dungeon crawler kind of. So like Cave Story, you know, even Bastion to a certain extent. Reminds me of all those games. Also, wow, we're getting insanely lucky with these stairs. We haven't had to, like, we fought like 2 Pokemon so far, and we're already on floor 5. Basement floor 5, that is. Still, of course, only water types, and we're still not going to have too much of a problem getting through here, but still, you know, any speed, there you go, we're done. Easy as that. Well, we've descended quite a ways, but we still haven't caught up to Chadot or Team Skull. Alright, what's this? This place. It's horribly hot and humid. Gah. Oh, that voice came from over there. Let's go, Trico. Oh, knocked straight out. Oh, it's Team Skull. Ugh. What happened to you? Wait, it can't be. Were you attacked by the mysterious gang of enemies? Whoa, you knew it was coming. Would have been good to know that. Not that you'd tell us. Heh. Skuntank, are you alright? Chahaha, you find us at your mercy. And now you're worried about how we are? How sickeningly generous can you nitwits be? We can't just ignore someone if they're hurt. Chahaha, your concern's wasted on us. We'll be fine. That pompous Chadot. He riled me up enough to keep me going. Pardon? Pardon? Jeez, I can't speak. Chadot did what? Here's what he did. That Chadot came along after we got wiped out. When he spotted us down and out, he scolded us with all sorts of choice words, chahaha. After giving us that blistering tongue lashing, he went on his way. The things he said about us, I'm still seeing red. I'm so steamingly mad that I refuse to give up here. I'm getting out of here if I have to crawl, so I can deliver my payback to that blasted Chadot. But, if you think about it, we were so close to giving up when that Chadot saved us by riling us up. Chahaha. But even though you say that you've been saved, you look like you're still suffering. Chahaha. We've been bad to you two all this time. You went through downright rotten times because of us. But you two can still bring yourselves to worry about the likes of us? Yep. Sure, there were times that made us angry. But when we see you down and out like this, we can't just walk away. Chahaha. Haha. Hey, the Relic Fragment. Oops. How unlike me. That Relic Fragment slipped out of my grip. Chaha. And I can't move yet. That Eevee is going to steal it back. Skuntank. I only dropped the Relic Fragment by accident. You're free to pick it up. Or not. Skuntank. Thanks. Why thank me? Next time we meet, we're going to be back to our old tricks of messing with you. Besides, don't waste your time worrying about us. You should be worrying about Chadot instead. That's right. Where did Chadot go? He went deeper. He's going after those enemies. You two hurry up and go too. Thanks, Skuntank. We're going in deeper after them. Skuntank, be sure to get your team out. Don't give up. I'll ask you to not patronize Team Skull, chahaha. Let's go, Trico. That's a moment I really like. You know, just character development. You two, can you move? Can't be serious. The way they trounced us, I'm just too wiped out. So that's it. Well, we must really look like a mess. Chahaha. But Chief, I like how you kept it to yourself until the very end. That you're a little bit of a good guy. You've redeemed yourself. Shut it. Chahaha. But I gotta say, Chief, there's something to be said about you doing that. Hehehe. Shut up. Cha-ha-ha. They always laugh at the end of every line. Alright. Hey, Chatot. You two. Be alert. They're very close by. I saw the retreating figures when I gave chase, but I'd lost sight of them by the time I reached this spot. They must be lurking here somewhere. Don't look like they're anywhere here, but there doesn't appear to be anywhere to hide here. What is this? An odd sense of foreboding. There are only rock walls around us. That one glance I caught of them. I'm on the verge of remembering. That's it! When they attacked me last time, they seemed to appear out of nowhere. But where they really appeared from was... Ooh. Ooh, that's scary. Grr. Evie, Trico, be careful! They're above us. What? Why, I'm Kabutops, and the Omastar brothers. All trespassers need to be taught a lesson. Take that. Why? Chatot. What? I won't let you get away with this. How do you like that? The hero shields his buddies with his body. That's not what I'd call smart. Hey, I remember. Kabutops. That big hero's been here before. We knocked him out the same way, too. This is the second time he's done that? That really takes a whole lot of smarts. Ha ha ha. Say what you will. They're our prized recruits. I won't let you harm them. Oof, I'm gonna tear up here. Chatot's being nice. Chatot. Chatot. Ha ha ha. It's your turn next. Take this. And so we have our boss fight, and a fairly difficult one at that, given we're a Trico. I don't remember if they have distance attacks. Okay, let me think about what I can do here. In terms of items, we have a Hunger Seed that we could throw at them. Stun Seed, I'm going to go ahead and throw that at Kabutops just to take... and he dodged it. Well, he picked it up, so that's going to be bad if he uses it. I could throw a Warp Seed at one of them to try and get them out of the picture, and I think that's what I'll do. And he dodged it. Okay. Also... I don't know exactly what spots it'll hit if Eevee tries to use Wide Slash horizontally. I do think... I'm gonna switch Eevee to Wide Slash here, just because she'll be, you know, taking hits. I'm going to use Grass Knot on Kabutops because I think it's pretty heavy. That should do a bit of damage. Yeah, that's going to hit both of them. As you can see, Omastar is really not a problem at all. Actually, you know what? We're not taking any damage from this. And of course, I have self-healing, so I can heal at any point I want. What, are they really? Hold on, I'm going to grab this Warp Seed just so we don't lose it. Mega Drain, that does 167, so it does a little bit more. Not quite the heavy Pokemon. Okay, look at that. Look at that. That wasn't even difficult. Eat. Earth. I have a feeling they weren't using any of their powerful attacks on us because they weren't going to be very effective. I'm pretty sure Kabutops has Aqua Jet. So I'm not sure why it didn't use it at all. Chatot. Chatot, are you alright? Stay with us. Chatot. Whoa! That's weird seeing Wigglytuff and Grovyle coming together, you know? That voice. Guildmaster. Wigglytuff and Grovyle too. Guildmaster. Ooh, Grovyle. What is Grovyle doing with the Guildmaster? I'll explain later. This is more important. Chatot. Hey, this is bad. Chatot's down. Golly, he's hurt. Chatot, are you okay? Are you hurt? Oh my god, Wigglytuff's crying. I'm fine. I'm hale and hearty, as you can see. Chatot, I'm sorry, Chatot. If only I got here earlier. Please don't blame yourself, Guildmaster. But this is so humiliating, to be knocked out by the same enemies again. That isn't true, Chatot. The last time we came here, you were knocked out right away, Chatot, so you probably don't remember this, but that time, when Kabutops gang sprang out at us, you shielded me from attack, Chatot. Excuse me? I sent Kabutops gang packing right after that, but if it weren't for you jumping out to shield me, Chatot, I would have been knocked out on the spot. I owe my life to Chadot. That's what happened? Chadot, you are my invaluable partner. I'm privileged to hear such words, Guildmaster. I'm such a happy Pokemon. Whoa, Chadot! Chadot! Everyone, stay calm. Yes, he'll live. He still has time. Get him back to the guild now. Well, we'll have to be quick. Let's all go back to the guild. No. We have to take Chadot back to the guild. But as for you, Trico and Eevee, and you, Grovyle, you three must keep going. But don't worry about it. Besides, if you don't go from here, Chadot's shielding you will have been for nothing. Ugh. The strange pattern is up ahead. Now hurry. Thanks, Wigglytuff. We will continue onward. Let's go, Eevee. Trico. Okay. Let's go, Trico. Kind of a bittersweet leaving them. Good luck. Find the hidden land. And I believe that's going to be the last time we see the team for a while. Grovyle, how did you end up coming here? Wigglytuff brought me. Pardon? Wigglytuff did? That's right. Wigglytuff had been looking for me. As soon as he found me, he asked me to go with him. He said you were close to finding the hidden land. It worked out fine because I planned to join you anyway. Plan to join us? Wait, does that mean... That's right. I've collected all the necessary time gears. Now, I just want to point out here, we know the locations of 3, personally, time gears. The 3 that are, you know, behind Mesprit, Yuxi, and Azelf. However, the only other one we know of is the time gear... Actually, no. We know the location of every time gear, actually. Because there was the one that was protected by Ditto, and then there's one in Tree Shroud Forest. That makes 5 time gears. So I guess that must have been one of the main reasons for them showing that Team Charm one, is to give us the location of that last time gear that was kind of just, you know, randomly missing from the first game. Interesting. Yes! All we have to do now is get to the hidden land. So let's get to the place with that strange pattern. Ooh, I hope we get a chance to save real soon. I have to pee. Wow, there's water here. Yeah, that doesn't help. Hold on, this is seawater. Look at that, Trico. The cave's mouth opened wide to the sea. We couldn't see it from outside because it's in the shadows. It's true. The sea is visible beyond the rock walls. It's nearly evening. We didn't notice the time go by. The tide rises up to here from that gap in the walls. Oh, that's... What? Trico, what's the matter? Oh, there it is. Hey, look at this. It's that pattern. This the same as the pattern that's on my relic. Good lord, I can't. I guess this is the same pattern that Chadot described. I'll bring out the relic fragment. Jeez. Oh, the relic fragment. Wow, the pattern on the wall is glowing now? It's as if it's reacting to the relic fragment. Wow. And what did that do? What was that? A beam of light shot out to the sea. What's that out there? Oh, I wonder who. What? It's coming closer. It's swimming. It's a Lapras, surrounded by golden water. That's an interesting color they chose for the shimmers. Eevee, Trico, and Grovyle, correct? You know our names? Yes. I was informed by Wigglytuff. Oh, Wigglytuff told you? That pattern on the wall shot a beam of light across the sea. And then you appeared. Can you tell me who you are? I'm Lapras. I'm the guide to the hidden land. You're what? You can take us to the hidden land. You unleash the beam of light from the pattern on the wall. That is the signal for gaining entry to the hidden land. It is beyond the sea. Step onto my back. I will carry you across the sea. Don't be afraid. I'm exceptional. I can carry all of you and more on my back. It's beyond the sea. The hidden land. Trico, Eevee, let's go. Beyond the sea. Alright, let's do it. Oh, there it is. So join us in the next episode when we go beyond the sea to, I guess, the hidden land. See you all then, and goodbye.